Robin Williams, years ago, when he was doing Mork and Mindy, when the catchphrase "Nano Nano" came out, everyone was repeating it. And Steve Martin, wild crazy guy.
I understand he still loves hearing that too. Nanu, Nanu. I'm sure.
Well, when
he
did
probably, affected his body language.
Yeah. Well, when did the Richmeister thing start to wear thin on you?
Well, first of all, I never really got out of the building a lot, so it didn't really happen. It just started to. I remember one time, like 3 o'clock in the morning, I got out of the building and this cab driver zoomed right up. I didn't even wave for him, and he just and I got in the taxi and he said, "Oh, you don't understand. It's all my girlfriend and I ever do. We do the. I don't know why I'm talking like Sylvester Stallone, but it's all my girlfriend and I ever do. We do the, the Steve man, the Stevenator." And he was driving around waiting for an hour for me. And I went, wow, this is kind of freaky. And I went, thank you. You can let me off right here. So, yeah, I guess it got old, but, it was nice, though, because people thought it was funny. It was, people who are in the office all day and they got to work with people. It was kind of funny because everybody has somebody that they work with who is a little annoying, and yet they have to work with them and see them 10 times a day. And I think that everybody would come up to me, did you get that from our office? Because we got a guy up there who's, and I would say, yeah, we did get it from that. We should give you some money or something. But, people were most of the time nice about it.
Do they ever pitch a movie version?
Yes,
of that
they
for
did.
You and all your
And I said, no, thank you. I like show business. I want to stay in show business, so I'm not going to do a copy machine movie. But they did ask me a couple of times. And that's just a mistake to do something in film that you've done on TV. Yeah. Because, if you're very lucky and it's successful, then what have you accomplished? Hey, okay, it works in film. You've done that. Let's do that again. So you have to break out of that and do something new. And I think I'm right about that.
A big problem on movie sets these days seem to be props being stolen. What kind of special security did they have on?
They should have watched me better because I took everything I get my hands on. I actually took Stallone's belt. I told him beforehand, I said, Sly, I'm going to steal something from your costume. I said, you can't fire me. It's over with. He said, hey, take whatever you can get, baby. Just watch the helmet. The helmets are mine. Because that stuff's worth money. It's Sotheby's. The stuff's going up for sale. Even stuff that, movies that aren't that old. I mean, I remember Lorne Michaels complaining about they were selling one of the original Coneheads from the show at Sotheby's. And why am I plugging Sotheby's? But at some auction house in New York, some upscale auction house. And so, yeah, I mean, I take stuff from the movie, but they wouldn't take the guns. They had people watching the guns because they're real guns inside some of them. So it's not like you're taking a movie prop. You're taking a weapon, man. You're taking an AK-47 to downtown London, man. You can do some serious damage. So, yeah, they had a gun guy who was on the set, Carl, who was always, well, you check the chamber's empty. There's no way this was fire. You're safe. So Carl, and he's done a lot of Stallone's movies. And Carl, I said, you like being over here in London? Oh, yeah, it's nice. Not as much as Thailand. Thailand, very nice women. Okay, here's the thing. Here's your gun. It's not loaded. So you had a gun guy.
Everyone's commenting after screening in the press what a great comic foil you were for Stallone. Working with him in Demolition Man, you must have made a real impression on him in that movie.
Yeah, we had a nice little chemistry, and it worked. And I just remember it was a good kind of feel, and he was very careful to make sure that chemistry was never dipped. Always, he had me in fear of him, in front of the camera, behind the camera. I saw him this morning out in the hall, and I'm still kind of scared. And, hi, Mr. Stallone. So yeah, it worked. There was something that clicked, and my brother said, you got to see Demolition Man. So we went and saw it in the theater at the Coronet in San Francisco, and it just went. As soon as they saw me, it got a big laugh, and it worked for Joel Silver, the producer of that film, because it was able to tell people this is a comedy, you can have fun with it, and from that he picked me to do this. Him and the director Danny Cannon.
Rob, I was in England last year, and one thing that struck me about England.
I know you love the food. Where do I get the recipe? How do you guys fry fish like this? Do these French fries, can I take these back to America with me? I know. Is that real vinegar? I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, what did you guys do for food on location? What was the catering like?
It was actually not good. It was, Stallone had his own caterer. Hey, that looks pretty in there. What is he cooking? It's for Mr. Stallone. Please, your bucket's over there, mister. Stay away from Mr. Stallone's plate. It was tough. I believe it or not, I lost weight over there.